Oh, I'm tired, but I am here. I'm tired, but go ahead and do the comments. Let me take these. Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I'm setting up my email so that of course you guys could subscribe to my email list. I have big things coming to help support active and aspiring entrepreneurs. So with that being said, you want to make sure you get the most exclusive offer possible in the event that you're looking for support. I offer personal development and entrepreneurship coaching. Hey y'all, hey. I'm sorry. I'm putting in my website real quick. And because of course I want you guys to subscribe to my mailing list. I have a lot of good things coming. It's still Black History Month. As you see, I've made it home. Hey, y'all, hey. I made it home this morning. I got in at about 10 o'clock. I've slept all day. So, of course, I had to get up, and work. Work doesn't stop. If anything, my work may change, but it's not stopping. So, yeah. So I'm here. Hey, y'all. Hey. Of course, you see the topic for tonight. We're talking about planning, and I hear so many active and aspiring entrepreneurs complain about being stagnant, being stuck. So planning is how we're going to counteract those feelings so that we can get to where we're going. Join my mailing list, learn.cca.com. Okay, I believe I spelled it right. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm trying to pin this comment. I'm trying to pin it. I'm telling y'all, technology is not my thing. This is not my strong point. That's why God chose for me to be an entrepreneurship coach. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. How are you guys? I literally just woke up. I guess I did pin it. Okay, I did pin it. I literally just woke up. I got back home this morning. It was about 10, 11 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I slept. Your girl slept all day. It is what it is. I'm sore from that long drive, but I enjoy driving. I'm real traditional. I enjoy driving when I travel, unless it's like an extensive, 12, 10, 13 hour. If it's something less than that, I'll drive it. I'll even split it up, call it a road trip because I like to travel. And I like the peace and the calm of the drive. So because of that, I prefer driving. I got back home this morning and yeah, that's that. But as you guys see, hello. Let's start there. Hey, y'all. How are y'all? I don't even know what today is. Your girl tired. Okay, it's Thursday. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Thursday. It's the end of the week. I knew that part. I did know that part. My birthday is next week. So to celebrate my birthday, Black History Month, let's talk knowledge. Let's talk planning because planning is important. And as I'm at that place, of course, birthdays are milestones. So because of that, I'm I'm assessing year over year, last birthday versus this birthday. How has your girl evolved? How have I changed? How have I grown? And in that's how this whole topic came about, because planning is what helped me in getting to where I am today. Planning. So if y'all are new to me, hey, I'm Cornisha. I'm an entrepreneurship coach. I coach women and men through the entrepreneurship skill set. I share the resources, the knowledge, the tools, and just help bring awareness to how low risk entrepreneurship is. So with that, I bring topics that can help you personally and professionally navigate life so that you could get the life that you desire, so that you could attain, build, and strategize your way into the life that you desire. If you want to work from home, the opportunity is waiting on you. You're not waiting on it. So that's why I'm here. And tonight's topic, planning. As I was on the drive yesterday, and even last week, driving to Atlanta and driving back, I think I took a whole lot of notes in my phone, and I was able to assess that planning is how I've grown, and planning is what helped me in my journey. A lot of entrepreneurs or even folks on personal development journeys, they get stuck. They get stagnant. It's frustrating because we all want different. That's clear at this point. Everybody wants something different from what they have. However, planning is how you get there. You got to make the plan. And a lot of times we think, well, I can't plan strategically because I don't have the funding. I don't have the financing. Forget funding. If you did have funding, how would your plans look? So because of that, plan according to that. And that's how you activate the faith, because you're making the plans. I know for sure if I was to get $1,000 right now, I know exactly how I'm going to use it because I have plans. I know what I need. So that's all this is. Planning. Simply plan the things that are needed, those things that are lingering. And that's how we elevate. That's how we get to that place to where we qualify for that next level. You got to plan. You got to plan for what you want. And like I say, we simply sit on our plans. We don't make the plans concrete simply because of funding, simply because of simple things that we feel are detrimental to our process, when really it's probably contributing to your process to help you grow. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust this light so it's like not a glare in my glasses. Most of the time, the things that we lack is simply because we lack that so we can grow to qualify. Like, if you lack funding, your momentum is going to be so different. Your mindset of hustle and survival is going to be so cutthroat that you're executing efficiently. You're executing with force. So, in that, let me slow down. Let me reel us back on in. Literally, planning is what will set you apart. Planning is what will get you to that place where you actually are ready. You have to, like they say, you got to see it before you see it, or you never will see it. You have to. So when I speak on planning, let's get to the brass tacks of this. I'm not going to be before you guys long because I'm still tired. Planning. We have, literally plan all aspects of your life. If you know for sure you're on an entrepreneurship journey, if you know for sure you're on a personal development journey, you should have a concrete plan for your full next year. And I know that seems complex. So because of that, I'm going to break it down for you guys on what all you need to plan for. But if you know you're changing intentionally, you're growing intentionally, you're evolving intentionally, we need plans. There's nothing wrong with having a plan for a full year. If you don't have a plan for a full year, you're actually subjecting yourself to that rat race of life. Always chasing behind something. You're either chasing money or chasing the schedule freedom or chasing the relationships, chasing the friendships. We chasing the wrong things. So how about we chase our plans? How about we chase our dreams? How about we chase the things that we desire? Because that's what's going to keep us. That's our constant. We are so big on protecting our energy. We're so big on not over-investing that sometimes we fail to plan to invest. I don't want to over-invest, so I ain't even going to make a plan to invest at all. Yes, I know that's not proper English, but I need y'all to feel me. When we on these entrepreneurship journeys, when we trying to grow, trying to evolve, you know for sure your circle is not on the same mental capacity as you right now. So because of that, you got to protect your energy. And the only way you could do it is by planning. You got to protect your future. And the only way you can do that is by planning. So plan your full next year. And on top of that, finances is not an issue. Don't let that stop you. You have to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Let me say that again. You have to plan and prepare like you got it until you get it. Simply because when you get it, you're more fruitful with it. You can multiply easier. You have plans over it. You're not as loose with it. So because of that, plan your money. A lot of times we want to start the business. We want to grow. We want to evolve. But we don't even answer the phone for the bill collectors. If you're going through hardship, that's fine. Communicate that with them. So a lot of times we think, oh, I can't get what I desire because I lack funding. You probably can't get what you desire because you lack communication with your financial institutions. You lack communication with your creditors. You're not intentional about staying on top of your finances that you have. So incoming resources, revenue, finances, you want plans over that for sure. However, if you don't have plans over your current budget, then maybe that's what's hindering you from elevating to that next level. Excuse me. So you want to make sure that you plan and prepare like you got it until you get it. And you're planning everything. We plan our finances, plan your trips. We're not ignoring anything. Plan it like you got the money. If you had the money, how would your plans look? Okay, start there. Start there. That's how you plan. That's how when you're stuck, when you're at that place where you're, I know I want the business. I know I want to write the book. I know I want to start this side hustle or whatever they call it. You may want those things, but you got to make plans for them. You got to make plans to qualify for them. You have to make plans to qualify for that next level. And you have to make plans to equip yourself for all of this. So planning is necessary. Plan everything from birthdays, family birthdays. You want to make sure you're not behind so that your schedule doesn't sneak up on you. Plan your family birthdays, your trips. You could plan your business goals, your financial goals, your personal goals. You'll plan your character, the woman that you desire to be, that man you desire to be. What does their character look like? What does their morals look like? What does their values look like? Plan all of this. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started my self-care journey, I planned everything all the way down to my smell. Like I went to sleep with, like, you know, as women, we gotta take a bath, gotta take a shower. We take our baths, take our shower. I put on perfume at night. I have to smell something so that I wake up confidently. So in that, we gotta plan everything about us. Plan everything. Half stepping for who? Half stepping for who? Plan your life. It's nothing wrong with that. Where do you want to be a year from now? If you plan where you want to be a year from now, if you plan where you want to be 2 years from now and reverse engineer all of that, that's how you get out of that place of being stuck. All of us have goals and we feel stuck in them. Planning is how you get out of feeling stuck. You have to have foresight. You have to have foresight in your business. You have to have foresight in your marketing. You have to have foresight in your life. You're a human. To be a business owner, you got to be a human first. To be a parent, you got to be a human first. To be a leader, to be a teacher, whatever that thing you want to be. To be an artist. It's a lot of talented artists, from makeup artists, nail techs, to actually singing, performing type of artists. Like, it's so many of us who are talented and we're sleeping on our talents because we lack support. Forget the support. You'll get the support later down the road. Start planning. Start planning. And a lot of times we allow finances to be that roadblock. Oh, I don't have the money, so because... Okay, you don't have the money. That's why you need to plan. So when you get the money, you got to plan. So when you get the money, you already have a plan. When you get the money, you know, okay, I need my tires for my car. I'm going to put a percentage on the bills, but outside of putting a percentage on the bills, I need to invest. I need to invest. I need to make sure I get a return on my investment out of some of this. So because invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. I know for sure the gym isn't for me. I have a treadmill in my kitchen. I love yoga on YouTube. I'm not going to a gym. That's dead. I'll go to the park and run. I'm not going to a gym, but we have to have our our physical plans, our health plans. How do you plan your fitness plans? What does that look like? And I know for a lot of us, fitness may not be one of our favorite topics. However, let me make this clear. Being that I've been intentional about my weight, intentional about my image, intentional about my body, I'm at a place where I realize the effects of fitness. And I'm telling y'all, for my girly girls like myself, you don't want to sweat, do yoga. It's all right, do yoga. You don't have to sweat. It's okay. I know the lace gonna lift. You know we got our struggles. So because of that, girl, don't sweat. Go get you a yoga mat. Go on Amazon. Get you the blocks. DM me and I'll send you my yoga video. Like, honest, not my yoga video, the video that I watch. The video that I watch. Honestly, we got to be intentional about planning our lives, planning our future, planning our destiny. And that's all this is about. So yes, if you know for sure you want a specific figure, work towards that. Plan that too. So go ahead and get your fitness plan together. Make sure your meal plan, your health plan, your dietary plan, is in alignment with your fitness goals so that you can keep your energy and momentum up as you execute these plans. So we're not planning small, y'all. The playing small, selling ourselves short, downplaying who we are, what we do, what we offer, that's dead. That's dead. That's dead, and it's time out. So because of that, and a lot of times us folks who are in like a teaching position or coaching or whatever, we come on here, we share information, we tell you guys what to do, and we fail to say how. We fail to say how. We always say, okay, start the business. Go get the job. Go do this. Go do that. We tell you guys to do all these things, but we don't share the how. So here is how. When you feel stuck, you're stuck because you haven't planned far enough down the line. You too worried about today. Forget today. If you're worried about today, on today, you're running behind. If you're worried about today, on today, you're running behind schedule. You're running late. You got to catch up. You're running late. So because of that, it's up to us to be intentional about planning so that we can actually make room for the things we want. You, like they say, you got to see it before you see it or you never will see it. And it's something about, that's how you execute faith as well. Excuse me. That's how you execute faith as well. You make a plan, you make room for that plan to actually play itself out, and you put work behind it. You put pressure behind it. That's how you actually conduct a plan, conduct a strategy, and execute it. You have to plan. We always feel stuck, and it's okay to feel stuck. It's human to feel stuck. But more often than not, if you feel stuck, it's because you haven't planned far enough down the line. What does your finances look like a year from now? Will you be more out of debt? Will your credit score be higher? What does that look like? Maybe your debt to income ratio will change a little bit. Like, it's up to us to know what we want. And if you know what you want, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. Knowing what you want is half the battle. Going to get it, that's the other half. That's the other half. And a lot of times we worried about how we going to get what we want, and we haven't even planned it. That's why as we date, as we meet new people, when they ask us questions like, okay, tell me something about yourself, we give them a rundown of our resume simply because we haven't planned enough. We're not tapped in enough to even understand or correlate who we are. We're not tapped in enough to even understand or to communicate who we are. So because of that, that's why you have to plan. Because as you plan, that's when you're able to realize, okay, I tried this. I tried keto. Let's try this. I tried keto. Keto don't work for me, y'all. It don't work for me. However, intermittent fasting works for me. So because of that, that's my preference. That's why planning is important. You learn yourself as you plan. You grow as you plan. Excuse me. You grow, you evolve, you learn yourself. And planning is how you actually, you know, it's kind of like baking a cake, honestly. You got the ingredients, you're putting it in the bowl, you got to mix it up. You can't put all the ingredients in the bowl and pour that unmixed ingredient into the cake pan and think you're going to bake it and it's going to cook. You can't do that. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Way in the back. In the bag. Let me stop playing. So, for real, literally, you cannot bake a cake. You cannot bake a cake without, you can put the ingredients in the bowl, not mix it, pour it into the oven. Pour it into the cake pan, put it in the oven and think it's going to cook. It's not going to happen that way. You have to actually number your steps, what they say, and go through the process for what it is. You can't skip steps. You can't avoid certain parts of the process. It's a struggle season with entrepreneurship for everybody. You can have tens of thousands of dollars and you still gonna go through that struggle season. You still gonna have to make sure your delivery of your promised product or service is on point, because if not, you gonna have problems. Your sales ain't gonna be popping, okay? So planning is important. You have to plan. You have to plan. Literally, like I said, you cannot bake a cake. You can't mix the ingredients in the bowl. You can't pour the ingredients in the bowl without mixing it, put it in the cake pan and put it in the oven and think it's going to cook. It don't work like that. So a lot of times we out here chasing our dreams, and we got a plan. I know I want to be in real estate. You don't know if you want to be in the sales side, title side, if you want to just do home flipping. You don't know what you want to do. You just know you want real estate and you going after that. Come on now. What side, what industry? You got to pick a lane. You have to pick a lane. That's like target audience. A lot of people say, oh, my target audience is anybody who want to start a business. Girl, bye. These folks want to start a business and don't want to invest in the business. They want to start a business so they could pop their stuff on Facebook and live their best life, but they don't want to work. So because of that, it's intentional. It's important for us to be intentional about planning. That's how you start your process of actually attaining your goals and making room for your goals. You have to plan for them. Who do you have to be in order to receive those goals? A lot of times we don't plan that. I know for sure the woman I'm called to be, there's things in my life today that may not shake for who she's called to be. That's why I have to keep going through the process so I can learn what those things are, so I can course correct, so I can move forward. Because what's mine is mine. I'm coming forward. And that's what we all have to do. That's how we achieve our goals. That's how we attain our goals. That's how we make room for our goals. And without the planning process, you're delaying your process. Honestly, without planning, you're delaying your own process. And back to the subject at hand, not only do you have to plan, but you have to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. That's the point. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Make the plans. Make the plans for your finances. Make the plans for your family. Make the plans for your travels. Make the plans for your wardrobe. Make the plans for your self-care. Make plans for everything. And as you make plans for those, let's say I make a plan in my business. Okay, I plan to outsource one more subcontractor because that's what's going to eliminate operations for me. In my business, I plan to hire one more subcontractor. In the event that I don't have the finances to actually hire that person, the fact that I planned it, all I need is faith. God is going to do the rest. So that's why it's important for us to plan, because planning actually goes hand in hand with our faith as well. So when we walking around feeling stuck, that's why. You got to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Plan and prepare like you got it until you get it. You know for sure you want that dream car. Keep working that credit. Keep saving that money. That's it. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. That's it. And a lot of times we don't do that. Oh, well, I don't have the money. Well, when you get the money, you're going to blow it because you don't have plans for it. You got to plan. You want to grow. You want to be this person. You want to be this influencer. That's fine. What does she have to be? What does her strength measure need to be? If you, oh, she's only this amount of strong, this ain't for the weak or faint at heart. It's not. What happens when you can't foresee finances and you're still that independent influencer? You're going to have problems. You're going to have real problems. So because of that, you got to be intentional about planning like you got it. Planning and preparing like you got it till you get it. You have to. So that way when you get it, you're fruitful with it. You multiply with it. You're not overspending, overinvesting. That's important, y'all. It's important. And a lot of times that's what keeps us stuck. And think about it. For all of my, and I like to bring examples that, I like to bring and share examples that can correlate to our personal lives and professional lives. So for the folks who aren't entrepreneurs, they're in corporate America. Let's say y'all get a raise. Let's say y'all get a raise. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm drinking coffee. What time is it? 7:35? I'm sorry. I had to drink coffee. But let's say you get a raise at work. A lot of times we get those raises. We may get a couple dollar raise. Instead of us investing that raise, we go and get another bill. So because of that, we're not actually growing. We're not actually evolving. You got more money, but you got more debt. So because of that, planning is crucial. If you plan everything before you get it, when you get it, you're more intentional with it. You're more graceful with it. You're not as, what's the word? Impulsive. You're not as impulsive with your spending. You're not as impulsive with your thinking as long as you have plans and foresight. Just like I have plans in my business. I saw it's a credit repair specialist. KK, I'm sure many of y'all are familiar with her. She talks a lot about her budget. I'm sure when and myself, I'm on a budget even. So with being on a budget, we have our friends, our family, they always want to go out to eat. They always want to go shopping. When you are intentional about your plans are what makes it your plans makes it easy for you to decline their offer of impulsive out to eat, impulsive shopping, impulsive spending, simply because you have a plan over your finances. Even our character. Who we are as people. We have to be intentional about who we are, who we want to be. I know for sure I want to be this type of role model for whoever. I have nephews. So I have little sisters. Oh my gosh. I told y'all I'm tired. I have nephews. I have little sisters. I'm really intentional about all parts of my life because I know as they get older, they're going to watch and mimic everything I do. So because of that, not only am I intentional about me, I'm intentional about the company I keep. I'm intentional about the company they keep because at the end of the day, what they have going on still affects me if they in my space. So because of that, I have to be intentional about who I allow, what I allow. I have to be intentional about course correcting my character. If I'm out of order, if I curse too much, I got to get that together because I got people watching me. So just like our parents, just like the parents out there, it's the same for y'all. We have to do that so we can be our best selves for everything that we're involved in. That's why planning is important. So not only do you plan your finances, plan your character. Plan all of that. I know for sure if I'm aspiring to be a leader, I can't keep operating out of mediocre, minimal character. No, I gotta level up. I have to level up. I have to. There's no way around that. So, as we plan, as we grow, as we strategize our way through navigating life personally, professionally, as parents, as siblings, as in our goals in general, we have to be intentional about planning as many aspects of our life as possible. That's how we get stuck. If you are at a place, again, if you at a place where you feel stuck, it's because you haven't planned far enough down the line. Everybody needs at least a 1-year plan, so that way we're clear. So when I'm going to say sisters, because my sister is always asking me, let's go out to eat. No, go cook. Go cook. Leave me alone. I ain't going to. And I said that because I hope she watching, just throwing it out there. So genuinely, we got to be intentional. Be intentional. And that's why you got to plan. Plan at least a year of your life so that way you know for sure I'm on track. I'm going to stay on track. If somebody try to come to me with the impulse of something, I already know what my plans are. So it's easy for me to say no. It's up to us to plan. Like I say, plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Money is no longer an issue nowadays. Resources are too unlimited for us to still think, oh, well, I don't got the money. You thinking too small if you worry about the money. Let's say that. You are thinking too small if you worried about the money. That's where faith comes in. That's where faith comes in. And we talk about, oh, I have faith. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do that. You have faith. Did you activate it? You have faith. Did you activate it? Because that's required. That's required. So again, in our planning, we're not only planning who we are, we're planning who we have to be in order to get the things that we desire. So, plan your events, your holidays, get your calendar together, get your family birthdays in order. Everybody always got a birthday. Everybody having babies. Everybody's growing and evolving and adding. So because of that, get it in order so you know what you can make it to and what you can't. Because when the time comes for you to explain yourself, you already have that explanation. It makes it easier for us. Truthfully, it'll make it so much easier for us. Honestly, plan when you go to the grocery store. I know I go to the grocery store twice a month. Unless I forget something and got to double back. So it may be 3 or 4 times. But twice a month minimum. I know what days I go to the grocery store. You have to plan that. Plan when to cover your quarterly business goals. I know for sure if the quarters start on the 1st of every other, like, 3rd month, by the, let's say, 20th, those goals need to be already completed. So you may have to start planning those goals on the 10th to get them done by the 20th, but that's what it looks like. That's why planning is important, so that way our timeline creates itself. If you plan, your timeline will create itself. That's why you got to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Money is not an issue no more. Money's not an issue. Credit is optional. Business credit is optional. Money's no longer an issue. If it is, you think it too small. Come on. Come with me. Come with me. You thinking too small and it's okay. Been there, done that. Been there. I'm not talking at y'all. I'm not spatting at y'all. This ain't that. I'm just trying to help all of us get to where we want to be because I've been there. I know what it's like to want something different. You don't get it. You ain't planning for it. And then you get depressed about it. Oh, no. Those spirals are detrimental. Those spirals, honestly, can deter you for years at a time. Don't do it. Don't do it. So because of that, plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Till you get it. Plan your trips. Plan your car maintenance. None of this stuff goes away. And a lot of times we want certain things, but we're not even, and this is speaking for myself. How many times have we saw that bill collector calling and didn't answer the phone? Oh, but you want abundant lifestyle. Come on now. How you want an abundant lifestyle and you can't even answer the phone for the bill collectors and explain that you going through a hardship and you just need a week? They understand. I used to work in collections. Typically, they have a certain time frame where they can offer a grace period anyway. Yeah, it may cost you a little something, but I mean, when you got it, you got it. And we planning on having it. So because of that, that small matters to us. And when I bring these topics to the table, this is me teaching you guys how to think independently so that you can navigate life personally and professionally in a way that works so much easier for you. Like they say, work smarter, not harder. I'm not going to keep telling you guys what to do. I'm going to tell you how to do it as well. So as we work smarter, not harder, the way that we do it is by planning. Plan like you got it till you get it. Plan and prepare like you got it until you get it. Because when you get it, you'll be intentional with it. I could get $1,000 today, and I guarantee you some of it's going on my car, a percentage of it will go in my house, a percentage of it is going in my business. I don't see none of it. I personally won't see none of it. I mean, if I want to be fancy, I might go out to eat, might. But no, like if I get a plethora of money right now, I already have a plan for it because I have a plan for my finances. I know what my credit looks like. I know what my business looks like. I know what my business funding looks like. I know what my bookkeeping looks like. So because of that, now that I have all these plans over my finances, when I get the abundance, I'm intentional with it. I'm fruitful with it. I can multiply with it times and times over. And that's what it's about. That's how you plan. And that's how you get out of that place of being stuck. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Plan your time with your family. I love my family dearly, but I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. Small matters can't get my attention every day. It can't. Gossiping can get my attention every day. It can't. Just talking, checking in every day. Hey, I'm good, I'm breathing. You good, you breathing? Okay, good. Let me get back to work. Like planning, and there's nothing wrong with that. And because our world is at a place where we all trying to turn up, we all trying to live life and enjoy now and make our now look good, that we're not planning for later. I don't care what my now looks like. I know what my later gonna look like, and my later is gonna be way greater than anything I got now. Way greater. And a lot of people look at my now as if it's a thing, and yeah, it may be. It is. I ain't even gonna lie. But outside of that, had I not planned to be here, I wouldn't be here. So if I don't plan to get where I'm going, I won't get there either. That's why you got to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. I'm going to keep saying it because that's something that I learned. That's something that helped me in my business. It helped me personally and professionally. I always say that. It helped me do both. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. I remember I was planning spiritually for a lot of things. And even out of all of that hard work of months and months of planning, I still wasn't prepared. Honestly, I still wasn't prepared. So that's why it's important to plan, because even with the plan, sometimes we can fall short. But that plan is security. That plan is insurance. It's just like rental insurance. Yes, we have a whatever and we're renting it out, but we gonna get insurance on that thing just in case. So in the event it get a fire, in the event we have a fire, I get my money back plus some. I get all my stuff back plus some. Plus some. So because of that, plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. It's all about securing your back end. It's all about making sure that regardless of what happens, I'm going to be okay. And that's how you are able to secure that, create that, and execute that by planning. It starts with planning. Like I say, we cannot at all, for my cooks out there, when you baking a cake, you can't put the ingredients in a bowl, not mix them up, throw them in the cake pan and put it in the oven and think it's going to cook. It don't work like that. It don't. And in the event that you try it, we all know it's going to make a mess. It's going to make a mess. You're going to have to clean it up, and you still going to have to bake another cake. Just throwing that out there. You still going to have to bake another cake. So because of that, do it now. Plan now. That's why life is so tough for a lot of us, because we don't plan. We don't plan. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Planning finances when you broke, I'm telling you, been there, done that. Been there, done that. So when I say certain things, I'm not saying it to you guys. I'm not saying it at you guys. I'm saying it to you in a way to help you think, in a way to help you relieve some of that weight. Life is tough enough. Okay? Life is tough enough to where we don't need extra weight. We don't need external expectations and external things that's weighing us down or holding us back. I can't take it. It's not, That's why so many of us are hurt, broken, and guarded. That's why so many of us are hurt, broken, and guarded. Because the past, we ain't prepared for that. The future, I don't want to prepare for that because it may just end up like the past. So because of that, let me just be this little bubble. I could try to invest a little bit. I could try to sacrifice a little bit. But all you going to get is a little bit because I'm guarded. You guarded because you didn't plan last time. And then you didn't learn the lesson from not planning last time. So instead, you just harboring the emotions. Harboring the outcome. The outcome was going to be what it was going to be regardless. The outcome was going to be what it was going to be regardless. However, if we have a plan, if we conduct a plan for the things that we desire, I guarantee you your process will be easier. I guarantee you when you get that money, because I'm manifesting it for y'all, myself, my business, and y'all's too. Okay? So when we get the money, when we get the finances, when we get the resources, we're going to have so much of a plan that we not blowing through nothing. We flipping it. Profitability is the word for the year. Profitability. So because of that, make a plan. Execute. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Because when you get it, you're going to use it wisely. When you get it, you're going to honor it accordingly. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. Because sometimes planning and preparing ain't enough. So if you don't plan and prepare, and that's not even enough, you want to be stuck. You want to be stuck. And sometimes being stuck is comforting because, at least we know what it looks like. No. I was being funny just in case you didn't understand. I was being funny. That's not. We at a place, we in a world where our resources are so unlimited that nobody should have to live long term in a way that is not in alignment with what they want. If you don't want that lifestyle, change it. Conduct a plan, execute it, and move forward. Then you'll reap the reward. But we're so focused on instant gratification. Oh, I want the best this that I could get right now, and I'm not even the best. Come on now. We can't do that. We got to be real. We got to be human. We got to be intentional. But social media has created such a facade to where we all are at a place where we want to make sure our facade is on point. Our image is on point. And our character don't match. And our finances don't match. Our actions don't match. Our executions don't match. It doesn't. It doesn't. We got the raise. We got more money. But now that we got more money, our spending is still not where it should be. We still unintentional. We still ignoring the bill collectors. We still not planning. We still not honoring the fact that we want to start the business. Plan. You don't have to know it all. Just plan what you want. If you just plan what you want and the time frame you want it by, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. Knowing what you want is half the battle. The rest of the battle of how you gonna get it, that's where faith comes in. So they always say, have faith, have faith. This is how. You got a plan. With the plan, that's just you creating, that's just you writing down and recording what you want. That's you making record of what you want. Make your records. Make a plan. After you make that plan, you have faith, but activate it. Activate it. Speak life over the things you want. I know for sure my friendships may not be that perfect. I'm going to speak life over those because they going through stuff and I am too. I know for sure my relationship with my parent may not be so perfect, but they going through stuff and I am too. So let me love on them. Let me pray for them. Let me pray for us. We got a plan. We got a plan. We got a plan. And speaking of prayer, you have to plan that too. A lot of us want certain things, but we use this relationship with God as like a protocol. And that's unacceptable because the result is going to be a protocol result. Honestly, speaking from experience, you can treat it like protocol if you want, and it's going to be a protocol result. There are times when I I'm human. I'm human. And I always say I'm going to pick on myself because I don't want people to think I'm that girl that's on here talking about folks. So that's why I always say I. Not saying that I'm not intentional. Not saying that I don't foresee my finances. But I pick on me, so I'm not talking about anybody else. But in my own process, there are times where I get so caught up in all of my plans that I forget to include God in my plans. And I trust and believe each and every time I forget, the results match that. The results are in alignment with that. So that's why you have to plan and then activate the faith. I don't care if you have to, like they say, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. You may truly be thinking, oh, let me go fill out that job application just in case. Fake it till you make it. Poker face is a thing for a reason. Poker face is a whole thing for a reason. So we have to be intentional about planning like you got it. Plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. And that even means in the faith department. And sometimes it's situations, circumstances that happen in our lives, and we feel like, why everything keep happening to me? Because you the person that's supposed to break the ice. You the person that's supposed to break the mold. You the person that's supposed to shift the trajectory of what's going on in your circle. It's you. You're the person. So if it keep happening to you, it's because you're the person. Everybody's life isn't hard. I have friends that are married with kids by now, and I'm neither. So because of that, if I don't have it, it's because it ain't for me right now. And that's okay. And that's why we got to get out of the comparison mindset, get off of social media, and start planning. So that way we're not comparing. We're not all up in somebody else's business while our back end is going to crap. I'm watching my mouth. So we got to be intentional. We got to plan and prepare like you got it till you get it. And when you get it, I guarantee that you'll be fruitful and multiply with it. I love y'all. I'm Cornisha. I'm your entrepreneurship coach. As I always say, I do it for y'all. I do it for me. I do it for us. Hopefully this video resonates with somebody. If it was just one person, I did my job. I saw viewers in and out, so I know for sure. Job well done. I love y'all. Stick to y'all journeys. Stick to it. Cut the phones off. Stop answering your phone. Shift the conversation. It gets negative. Shift it. It's okay. It's okay to say, I'm sorry. I'm not at a place where I could talk about that right now. It's okay to say that. I'm sorry. I'm too focused to even worry about that right now. It's things that happened to me today, yesterday, days where I'm like, you know what? I just know my heart. I know God, and I know for sure what's for me is for me. So because of that, we can't harbor the negativity. We can't let that distract us, because that's all it's there for, is this to distract us from our destiny. So make sure you stick to your journey. Make sure you honor the fact that you're human and that you don't know it all, but you're striving for excellence. And as you do so, everything will fall into place. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. And until then, peace, peace, peace.